Hello guys, welcome to Jim Will Shave. First of all, I apologise, my washing machine's just gone onto full spin there, but as you know, my time in my home den's limited because I work away, so I get back, bosh, washing machine on, a woman's work is never done, I'm doing it all. Okay, today, new razor, as you can see from the thumbnail. What have we got? Well, we have got the Ariana and Evans B1 Lancer. This is the box the razor comes in. Nothing special about that, just a cheap cardboard box with the Ariana and Evans logo. I'm just reading you what's on the back here. Just make sure things are okay already there. Yes, they are. Okay, Ariana and Evans, this is what they say. Our razor was designed from the ground up to, our razor was designed from the ground up to work with all types of facial hair. Our design delivers, there's no commas, there's no full stops on this, so it's tricky. All types of facial hair. Our design delivers a precise shave at skin level, helping to reduce irritation and razor bumps. Full stop. The design offers unparalleled performance, comfort and efficiency. And it tells you how to use the razor, holding it at 30 degrees, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it's just a tricky box to open, but yeah, that's all it is. It's just a basic cardboard box inside. I know some people like to see the box, particularly, I don't give a damn what the box is like, but anyway, here's the razor. The B1 Lancer Bomber. Why is it called the B1 Lancer? Well, the Lancer is a bomber. And these are the bomb doors, the payload doors, the bomb bay doors. You should have called it a Lancaster, Ariana and Evans. Lancaster bomber. We're more familiar with that over here. Okay. Strange thing about this, it's, as you can see, it's a one-piece razor. Butterfly doors, barn doors, whatever you want to call. Now, you would be forgiven for first picking up this razor and trying to screw the bottom to open the barn doors. Wow. Strange. See this? It's push button. It's quite a tough spring actually, so I've not used it yet. I've not loaded the blade yet. So I'm assuming you're going to have to hold it in hand like so, press down and grab it between forefinger and thumb once you pop the blade in, or press it down onto a suitable work surface and keep it pressed down that way. But I think that seems to be a little bit awkward to me, but that's it. Okay, it's a stylish looking razor, looks nice. When I first looked at it and picked it up, I thought, well, it looks cheap and nasty, but the more I looked at it, the more it grew on me. Okay, so this spring in here, it's said to have 25,000 cycles. So you can change the blade 25,000 times before the spring starts to knack up on you, basically. It's a machine gun colour. So this is a brass pin. The handle is aluminium and the head is zinc alloy. So that's zinc alloy, the head, aluminium handle. You've got this brass end here, this brass pin. This is quite heavy, so it's a unique feel to the razor, the balance. The point of balance is around there. So it's around about just over midway up the handle. But it's that brass pin that puts the weight into the handle, that gives it the balance, and it does feel quite unique. I do like it. Width of the handle, it's quite a wide handle. I'd say that's about 14 millimeters. Ariana and Evans don't give the actual measurements, but I'd say that's around 14 millimeters, the handle. It's got this diamond knurling. It's not a sharp knurl, i.e. you can't press your thumb into it and get lots of indentations like you can with some nails, so it's not sharp. It's not a sharp nail. It's 91 millimeters. The head is 44 by 25. So it's zinc alloy, aluminium handle, and the blade cap is 0.6 millimeters. 0.6 millimeter blade gap. And Ariana and Evans say this is a medium aggression. Medium aggression. But very efficient. We shall see. We shall see. Now, this one comes from Slick Boys. So if you're in the UK, Slick Boys are the guys that sell these over here. They are £45. £45 from Slick Boys. But not only do you get the razor, you get a sweetie bar as well. You always get a sweetie bar from Finn at Slick Boys. So without further ado, let's get the blade loaded, shall we? Blade I'm going to be using today, as everything crashes around my counter surface here, it's going to be Super Iridium, otherwise known Wizamet. Brand new. I've already opened it up from the paper. I don't know what it is with razor blades with me lately, but I'm having a tough job opening the grease-proof papers. Right, so I'm going to press the razor. It is quite a powerful spring, so I'm going to press it all down, grip it with forefinger and thumb. And it is taking some pressure to keep hold of this. Pop the blade on the safety bar, like so, can you see? And close up. Right, this is the first time I've ever loaded a blade into this razor. So this is a proper first impressions video. What you're seeing is what I'm doing for the first time. Okay, nothing wrong with that alignment. That head, it just looks so vintage Gillette, doesn't it? It's so fat boy, that type of thing. It's, yeah, it's so vintage Gillette, just looking at it. That was the first impression I got. Like you could also say it's Wilkinson Saw Classic. Okay, just whipped up some GFT from Trumpers, shaving cream. No, I haven't, I'm telling lies. I said that because it's sat there. It is. I've just whipped up some LEA shaving cream from Spain, which is nice. That's in my super duper size lava bowl with my carrot orange DS Cosmetics synthetic shaving brush. I like that LEA shaving cream, you know, it's I can't even remember the proper scent range for it, but it's I know it's oak moss and something else, but I do like it. An off the shelf shaving cream from Spain. Shall we see what it does? Come on then. Wet the whiskers. Yeah, so I returned from London late last night. Didn't have a bad run up really. So got into my den here, 10 PM. Quick cup of tea, a couple of glasses of whiskey, got to be done. Bed. That's all to do today. Nice shiny lather. Such a simple but nice scent. Now, I don't know if it has menthol in it, but I detect just a hint. But I'm not a big menthol guy. I don't particularly like menthol, but like I say, I can just pick up a hint. Can feel the cooling effect on the skin. Just a touch, which is probably why I like it. Go with that. I'm using a new setup today, guys. I've totally new tripod, so don't know how it's doing and what it's picking up or what it's not. Well, I can see from here what it's doing, but yeah, the angles might be a little bit different. Okay, the B1 Lancer from Ariana and Evans, the first mass-produced razor with the Wizamet blade. First use, first impressions, first stroke. You're seeing it here. Wow, that sounds tinny, doesn't it? That sounds really tinny. That sounds like a really cheap razor to me, but it's 45 quid. It's just the way it is. It's I'm not for 1 minute suggesting that it is cheap. Just it sounded tinny. You know, when you get a new car, a Fiat Panda, and it's like driving a biscuit tin. Not that I've ever drove a Fiat Panda. Honestly, I haven't. I had a mate once, and he says, I'm going to buy a car. He says, I've seen a Fiat Panda, good price. I just thought he was taking a mick, I didn't pay any attention to it. Yeah, he said, Fiat Panda, good price. Next minute he turns up in this white Fiat Panda. Anyway, dissolved my friendship with him. A white Fiat Panda, I remember it, yeah. It was like, honestly, that's how I know they're like biscuits in, so you just shut the door and it's just like a biscuit in. Now the Wizamet to me is a smooth blade. Look. It's not feeling overly smooth at the moment with this razor. But as the saying goes, your mileage may vary. Maybe that this just isn't the blade for this razor, but to obviously all Arsenal blades to try out. I don't think I've come across a razor with audio feedback quite like this one. Somebody flushing the loo somewhere. Good in the hand, good to hold, good to use. Flies around the face easily. It's just the audio. Little weeper there, look. The Muse old sheet. It's like pre-pickups. I've sprayed a little bit of cold water on. I can feel some menthol effects. Definitely feel a menthol effect. Now I've got the first pass done. And the skin pores have opened up a tad. And it's a nice effect. Okay, cross the grain. Now with this new tripod, I am a long way off the sink again, off the mirror, sorry. So I think I'm going to have to invest in a magnifying mirror. I just find them so awkward to use, these, you know, the magnifying shaving mirrors. This distortion. Now going across the moustache there, either that's completely BBS or I'm struggling to keep this cutting angle. I think it's the latter. Yeah, struggling to maintain the cutting angle just a little there. I think my loudest up-to-date DE razor, I would say, is probably the Flat Boy. But it's a totally different sound to this, I must say. Yeah, I know CB shaves. He also has this razor, and I did reach out, popped him a message asking what he'd thought of it, but he has yet to shave it, but he had yesterday. I like it on the neck, just flying along there. Lather up for the third. Sam will. A morning shave, mid-morning. That feels cold now. Yeah, you'll all be thinking about your summer scents, your summer shaving soaked snow, no doubt. The question has been asked on a couple of the forums. My favourite summer scents, I would go along the citrus route. I know a lot of people go along the highly mentholated route, but citrus for me. But having said that, when it comes to the shaving soaps, the scents, use whatever it's, I'm not really that seasonal. It's whatever I fancy on the day, you know. It's not picking up those cheek whiskers too easily. Against the grain there. Oh, they're still there. That's got them. Let's see what it does here. Against the grain on the goatee. Against the grain on the goatee. On the goatee. Just looking in my other mirror here, fellas. Yeah, when I'm going across like that, I am struggling to maintain that cutting spot. Don't know why. Quite enjoyable against the grain on that side of the moustache. Now let's see what it's like on my problem side. That was okay. A little bit of work to get BBS around the goatee. Is this razor, again, really having to go some to get the cheek hairs. To get BBS on the cheeks here, right in the cap. Well, I've got him. Will this be a good daily shaver? I don't think I'd like to use it daily myself. But that said, I've got to give it a fair run with over blades. Why wouldn't I like to use it as a daily shaver myself? Well, I'm taking a lot of strokes here. Obviously, more scope for a cut, more scope for razor burn, irritation. This is one of the best blades you can out there, you know, the Wizamet. But yeah, I will have to give it a go with the Nasset. Just a little bit of stubble down here. Oh, and the guy, the friendly bus driver, recognised me whilst I was driving my coach, Scott Newman. Cheers, Scott. Right, just going down for the rinse. Wow, that's cold. Oh, let's see the conclusion, mate. Okay, post shave. I did get BBS eventually, yeah. All over. So I'm happy with the result. Pardon me. Did have to do a bit of digging in to get BBS against the grain on the cheeks. I was actually applying a little bit of pressure there. I got there in the end. So, my first thoughts, it's 45 quid. It looks nice. It's well built. I like the feel in the hand. I like the width of the handle. I like the length of the handle. That's a perfect length for me. Sitting on the pinky, like this. Not too keen on the spring-loaded barn doors, because I don't know. I think that's an accident waiting to happen. That is, you've got to be really careful, especially if your hands are wet and slippery, like my tongue, slippery. So, if people with a arthritic conditions, bad joints, wrists, fingers, whatever, going to struggle with this, loading the blade. So they'll just have to put it onto a counter, work surface, press down, and even then you can see it's a fair old bit of pressure is required. So I'm not overly keen on the way those barn doors open. So accident waiting to happen. Shave wise, yeah, it got there, got the results. It got a perfect BBS shave without a doubt. I did have to do a little bit of buffing, bit of extra work, but would I recommend it? 45 quid? Yeah, why not? But just be aware, it's those barn doors, they're the big issue for me, but apart from that, perfectly acceptable. Okay, so I'll just quickly go through a mega recap, because today was just about the razor, it really wasn't about much else. So, cream we used today was a Spanish LEA. That was whipped up with my DS Cosmetics Carrot Orange synthetic brush, 26mm knot, in my Executive Shave and Super Duper size lava bowl. Razor for today was the first mass produced Ariana and Evans razor. That's a B1 Lancer, named after the Lancer bomber, but it should have been a Lancaster bomber. Everybody in the world knows what that is. And the blade in there was the Iridium Super, otherwise known as the Wizamet on its first use. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that, well, my thoughts could be completely different to your thoughts, so do bear that in mind. But yeah, hope you found that useful. All stay safe, have a fantastic week. Thank you for all the recent likes, subscriptions, new and old and future. I appreciate you all. Okay guys, catch you further down the line.